What's been good, YouTube? This is Andy here from We're All Around Gaming, back with part 4 of my Let's Play. And in the last episode, episode 3, we beat Bianco Hills, all 8 episodes. And in this episode, we're going to be unlocking Ricco Harbor and doing a few levels. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance. There are be a few audio issues in this Let's Play. My splitter decided to break out for some reason. It's just a little pointy thing broke. So this is the way I recommend to kill this guy, because this is where Ricco Harbor is. You get up on this little boat awning and you just aim right about there and you just spray when his mouth is... I don't really know. It's kind of a... you just get used to it. Now, he takes 6 hits. Like, once you hit him 3 times, he goes back into his body and then he comes back out. Yeah. Not really much to say about that. But I'm going to apologize for the audio issues. It doesn't really make a big difference, but I am an audio freak. I really like good audio. And once again, we get Nintendo logic, where I teleport in somewhere where I wasn't even there. So if you remember, in the Bianco Hills, we had to spray the M. And this time I sprayed here, but I go to the hover nozzle like an idiot. Yes, I'm an idiot. I make a lot of mistakes. I think that some people, they don't make many mistakes, but when they do, it's a big one. And then some people like little mistakes and it just adds up. I don't know. I think I make a bunch of little mistakes. And there's this thing called, I like to call it August brain, where I don't know if I've talked about this before, but in the summer, you just forget everything. Like, sometimes I forget how to spell things. One time, I'm not even kidding you, I forgot how to write the number 5. I'm not even kidding you. I could not remember how to. I had to ask somebody. It was weird. So, this is the recommended way to go. You just follow those arrows, but no. I'm not mainstream enough to go the mainstream way. I go the Andy way. So, you're going to want to get up on this little steam pipe thing, and then walk the catwalk. Not much to say about that. You just have to be pro enough, and luckily I was gifted with enough beastness to do that. I mean, it's not very often that a beast like myself comes on YouTube, guys. You should be thankful. Now, let me just tell you about this. This level scared me. I was scared. I am so scared of this level. I'm not scared now, but when I was younger. So, you pull this tentacle off this guy's body, and then you spray him in the face and you try to rip his mouth off. Yeah. So I remember when I first got this game, I was like 7 years old. It was my first console, and I got the GameCube for my birthday and a memory card, and it came with Supermario Sunshine. I don't remember when I don't remember. I think I was in like 1st grade. So here's what you gotta do. You gotta spray him in the face and then grab his tentacles, jump on him, press the B button. You don't need to do the outside tentacles, only the inside tentacles. Pro tip, guys. So I was so addicted to this game when I was in like 1st grade. I remember one time it was show and tell, and I talked about what I did in the game. Yeah, people thought I was weird. Well, people still think I'm weird. And sometimes I hate when people judge me because I play Pokemon, like by a hobby. I know. It's a world, people. It's a crazy world out there. So once again, you only have to grab the inside tentacles, but could you imagine getting your mouth ripped off? That would just... I don't even want to think about that. Like, I know there's like worse pain than that, but God. Sometimes they're hard to grab these things, so if you notice I miss it, it's because it's hard to grab. And now he's home free to kill, and we'll rip your mouth off. Yeah, that looked kind of painful. And then physics for the win. The oil doesn't even move. Oh, physics. But this is called Nintendo logic. Your argument will always be invalid. It's just, you'll always be proven wrong because there's a thing called Nintendo logic. I don't know if I've ever touched upon that, but yeah. So we are 1/12 through the game because there's 120 shine sprites, and I think like the last 30 shine sprites, I think it's something like that. They just fly through because they're just coins and blue coins. So now I'm going back into episode 2, and the way I'm going to do these episodes is I'm just going to complete each stage. I believe there's 7 or 8. Do all 8 episodes, and then I'm going to go do the coins and the blue coins in a separate video. I'm not going to commentate those. I'm just going to speed through them. So this is called, I missed the name. It's called Blooper Surfing Safari, which just looks extremely hard to do. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I could do this. So jump on these logs and let's do this. The green blooper is the slowest, yellow is the medium fast, and purple is the fastest. I decided to take the purple for a spin because it's pretty fun to ride. Now, since all the oil is gone, all these boats are coming in now. Apparently Piantas can drive watercrafts. And we find this creepy pedophile guy under the, in the sewer wanting to do a time trial. No problem. Here I'm like, yes. Oh, and then that happens. I am an idiot. I'm 2 seconds behind, and I take the yellow one because he's the medium fastest. And so far, let me just point this out. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but this is a no death run. You can go check my guys. Well, so far it's a no death run, but I can't promise that I'm gonna be able to complete that because I think the next 2 stages is really hard. So there's not much to say about this one. It's just steer. I feel really bad for these bloopers sometimes, especially if they're males, because if you drag across the cement, like I do in a second, just for the lulz, he gets his nuts dragged across the cement. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that'd be very pleasant. Not at all. So I think you have to get in like 45 seconds, which is pretty much a breeze. You just have to jump over that wall that I jumped over. If you don't do it, then you're not going to be able to make it. So that's the 11th shine sprite of the game, guys. Nice and easy. I should really start cutting these out because I don't think anybody wants to watch me jump into the portal unless we were playing Portal. Then you need to watch them jump through the portal. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was adjusting the audio or something. I should probably cut that out. I should probably do a lot of things that I don't. Like study. Sometimes I study and sometimes I don't. It's like when I do study, it's like I didn't even need to study. When I don't study, I think I know the information. I get like a C on the test. It's just that's just the way life works, guys. Now this is actually the recommended way to get up. You go over here and you jump on this boat and you jump on this little crane thing. It just goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And that sounds like something that we shouldn't be talking about. But I just went there because I'm immature. Now I thought I could maybe get up here, but I can't. Now I thought I was gonna die, but I don't. And my dumbass tries it again. But luckily there is a hook that saves me from like 20 seconds of editing. Yay. Thank you. Now, if you're pro enough, you can jump over here. But if you're not pro enough, then just follow the arrows. I mean, really. If you're not pro enough, then you should find another hobby than video games. Now, what I recommend doing here is doing, I don't know what I call it. I call this something, but like you do a wall jump and then you just fly over. It gives you a lot of height. And you are almost there. You just jump on this trampoline, the trampoline of death if you happen to fall, and avoid this windy guy. You probably can't hear him because of the audio issues, but I could hear him at the time. And he's coming back, so you have to hurry up and YOLO it up over here. I'm sorry, I will never say YOLO again, because YOLO is stupid. And that is Shine Sprite number 12, and that means we are 1/10 through the game. Yay, fractions. I remember when I was really young, I just did not understand what fractions were. I was so horrible at them. I really hate dividing fractions, but thank God we don't have to do that anymore. That was only in the math books. Like, how many times in real life have you ever had to divide a fraction? And there's one thing, like, I took geometry, and let me tell you something about geometry. It's stupid. None of that stuff you ever need to know. So this is episode 4 called The Secret of Ricco Tower. Unless you become like a construction worker or an engineer, because like, how many times in your life have you needed to find the angle of a triangle only using the lengths, or the lengths finding the angles? I don't know. If you've ever done trigonometry, then you'll understand. I just do it to get grades. I mean, yes, that's pretty much what I do. So this is called The Secret of Ricco Tower, episode 4, and this is one of the hardest levels in the game, I'm not gonna lie. And it does make a really awesome cameo in Super Mario Galaxy 2, which I love that game. I love the music in that game. I forget what it's called though, the Galaxy. So far this is a no death run, and we're doing really well, but I seriously thought that I was gonna die on that surfer level. I usually die on that sometimes, because I usually take the purple one and I hit something, but I accidentally took the yellow one. So here you can just, they knew this level was hard, so they allowed it so you can one-up farm right there. If you don't know what one-up farming is, it's just like getting continuous one-up so you never get a game over. Now this part's not that hard because of the crazy physics in this game that are just non-existent. Like, you can almost stand on a vertical wall. Like this right here, watch this. You should, in real life, you would die right here. And right there is the first death of the LP, so that ruins my no death run. So I had to edit out about 2 more of this. I died about 2 more times, and this is my 4th time trying this. And I edited out all the deaths, so pretty much I just wanted to show you guys the first death. So I showed you it, but normally I'm gonna edit those out because they're just time consuming, and no one, unless it's like kind of a funny fail, then I might keep it in, but most of the time no, because they're usually dumb because I'm trying something to exploit the level or something. I don't know. So there's some physics right there. The sliding. There's not really much to say except the cool, captivating background that makes you kind of high if you look at it. Just the old classic Mario jumping. And if you listen to the music, I don't know if you guys can hear it because of the messed up audio, but it's the old Mario theme. What the hell just happened there? Did it repeat itself? I don't know. Oh, I think I forgot to edit that out. I probably should have edited that out. Yes. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I did. I thought I edited out all the stuff. I am so unprofessional. I'm talking to myself in commentary. That is so unprofessional. But I guess the book of commentary is not written yet. Basically, what I think a good commentary is, it's just that if you can make your audience chuckle, and if you can make them, like, so they just can't wait for the next episode, they're just like, yes, please release the next episode, checking their sub box every once for you, then you're a pretty successful commentator. I like to think my commentary is pretty good, but some of the first ones that I've done are pretty sloppy. I'm trying to stop swearing because it's a really bad habit, and apparently a lot of people don't like it, and it makes me sound kind of trashy, and I'm not really trashy. I'm a sophisticated gentleman. Well, sometimes. Most of the time. Like a sir. So right here, the B button saved me. I was mashing the B button. If you couldn't slide in mid-air, LOL physics, then you couldn't, I would be doing some more editing. And then we get up on this cheese block and we flip into the shine sprite, and that is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. And I need to come up with a catchphrase at the end like shine on. Thank you.